We need to get his guitar fixed so he can play that too. Okay, I was looking for the brick. Yes, there we go. Good news, I'm starting to feel a tiny bit better.
Always nice.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what that was. Oh well, it happens.
Yeah.
Sometimes just fresh air does a trick for me.
Fresh air looks nice.
This is just, this is so bizarre, this feeling.
Hmm.
Oh, I'm building, and I just wanted to build this thing while I'm filling it. It's absolutely absurdly silly and is inefficient for filling in an area.
What?
Well, I'm putting in the ceiling or the floor to the second floor,
Uh-huh.
and I'm doing it in such a way that if you were to do it in 7 days to die, it would completely collapse because they have gravity physics.
Yeah, Minecraft doesn't. It's not for most things.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool to do some of the silly things sometimes.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da. Okay, so we got the that one done. Yeah, I'm gonna put the ceiling in for this one, even though it'd be a little bit silly, but who cares?
Yeah, I was mainly trying to get like the walls done for the rest of that tower and hallway there so that enemies couldn't jump over it. I mean, spiders, I guess, still can, but we can fix
Enemies, don't worry.
that.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting a second screen
Yeah, that
for
is nice.
for the streaming thing and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does help to be able to have chat on a different monitor.
Yep, for sure. Well, if I put in the oh, sorry, skeleton and creeper, blow up a hole in unimportant area. Um, you can see like who logs in, who's like okay, even if they're not talking, you can still greet them, which is always nice to do. That kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
When you do the pop out, because I have it in window mode here, I can have the pop out beside.
Yeah.
You don't see who logs in. You don't see how many people are in chat or anything.
Uh,
That's on a web page. And I can have that web page up and see the chat and even see the stream and the delay.
yeah.
Make sure everything's actually running smooth and fine and all of that, and it would be really good. The only downside, and I can see this as a major downside actually, some games really fuck up when you have two monitors.
Sometimes.
I've had one, it might be Skyrim actually, that when I was playing it on husband's computer, um, the main monitor, then the second one was to the left.
Mm-hmm.
And if in Skyrim you would go to the, hit the left border and go over to the other monitor,
Mm-hmm.
the game never had that as solid, so the game would minimize and you would go over to the other monitor.
Mm.
And if it wasn't that game, it was a different game. And just like, yeah, that's just not.
Most games have settings to avoid that.
Yeah, they do. They do. Usually. And they should. Because most people do have a second monitor these days, especially gamers.
Mm-hmm.
As it is, I have to figure out how to use maybe the laptop, which is a bad idea for hang on. Kiko is too loud on the laptop. Speaking of it,
What are you watching?
I have the UFO Aftermath playing right now,
Hmm.
which is the spiritual successor to the original XCOM.
Oh.
UFO Aftermath came out in 2003,
Mm-hmm.
so that's way before Enemy Unknown,
Mm-hmm.
which I still have to get the expansion for. Although I'm not going to do a let's play with the expansion.
Mm.
Those files were huge that I was uploading to YouTube. Some of them were. Oh, how big were they?
Well, with a game like that, it doesn't help that you were doing it, mission by mission, right?
Yep, mission
And
by
sometimes
mission.
those missions would last a long damn time.
Yeah, some of them did last a while. But some of the files ended up, after compressing, they were. Oh shit. Brain fart. 9, 10 gigs.
Yikes.
Now upload that to YouTube. Just like, uh huh. Maybe do this overnight?
Yeah.
But oh, I remember in one of them I was tempted, just ever so slightly, to go, all right, I'm going to reload this and start over and pretend that I'm just starting, because my best troops, my best team completely wiped out, and it was at a point in the game where this is going to make it really fucking hard to do anything.
That does happen.
Yes, yes it does.
It's like I have the game, but I've never installed it.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah, I
Oh,
got it, and I think I get it in a Humble Bundle at some point.
oh, the old original XCOM, you mean?
No, Enemy Unknown.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't realize they had a humble bundle with it.
At some point they did.
Oh. I had no
I mean, it's been
idea.
out a lot longer than it feels like it's been out.
Yeah, that sounds like age. My age. Just like, oh, I haven't heard this song in so long. You are listening to Easy Work Listening. What? This was considered rebellious music when I was in high school. What the hell's going on? That actually happened.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, in the car with my mom. Quite
Yeah.
funny moment. Okay.
I remember when I worked at the grocery store, I would have moments like that because, working with mostly teenagers, me being in my mid 20s at the time,
Yeah.
whenever music came up, I had no idea who the hell they were talking about, and they had no idea who the hell I was talking about.
Yeah.
Because I would name, like, a band from the 90s or something. Yeah, they have no idea.
Sometimes it's a little humbling.
Yeah, makes you feel old.
Then there was the one that I keep running into, and I have to remember. It's like, okay, husband and I could be watching or talking about movies or a TV show or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's an older one, and I will have to check with him. Did you ever watch that show in reruns? Yeah, I remember when it first aired. Age gap is fun. And for those of you wondering, it is about a 8.5 to 9 year gap. in our ages.
Oh, right, yeah, because he's my age.
Yes, he
And he,
is. Yeah,
exactly
he's
how old he is.
um actually I just forgot. I can't remember if he's 31 turning 32 or 32 turning 33. The only
Mm,
thing that I really know for sure is I'm hitting 40 next year.
yeah,
Thankfully, I still pass for in my 20s. Don't know how the hell that works.
always nice.
Yes.
Yeah, I just hit 30 this year.
Mm-hmm. Uh, there's one plus. At least he has stopped pulling out the gray hairs in my hair. And no, it's not because I have a lot of them. I have very few, like 10, maybe 20. He's just stopped pulling them out. Oh, good. Some more brick is ready. Any more? No, I don't think so. Just that 8. Okay.
Yeah, I went a different way this time. Just made a bow and a bunch of arrows.
Oh, okay. So, well, no, because our cannon is part of that mod, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We kind of like our cannon. So I was thinking, well, maybe we could switch over to the other mod without losing them. Oh, no, wait. There would be a conflict.
I'm sure we'd still have other issues too, but
Yeah, yeah.
like trying to remember what all is actually in that mod.
Hmm. Okay, there we go. Yes. You know what? Actually, even though I am feeling a little better, I am going to slightly edit. What are we doing? Hang on. Title.
Mm.
A little under the weather. Sorry. Okay, there we go. Update. Yes, okay. Oh, I'm just changing the broadcast title.
Oh.
I just added to it saying that I was a little under the weather. So, okay, well, what I have done with the available brick is I have closed off the outer wall on the last wall.
Hmm.
Closed off meaning I just built it up for
Mm-hmm.
the first story to stop stuff from wandering in.
Cool.
So we will have to go outside now by our gate to get outside. And more stuff is falling. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I seem to be doing okay. I can keep going. You had some food. I'm still not too sure about eating myself at the moment.
Yeah, I needed to because I hadn't actually eaten yet today.
Oh,
I mean, I'd
that's
done some snacking, but I hadn't had an actual meal.
okay, okay. I've had 3 meals, so just one left to go if I'm up for it. It's the 4 meal method, people. It's very good.
Yep.
It's very good when you do it properly.
Yeah. Apparently, my minecart decided it wanted to just loop back around.
Oh, okay. I guess one solution to fix the minecart problem would be to apparently scratch my neck. Um, would be to have a two-track and two carts and just have it simple that way.
No,
That's kind of boring and defeats the
I
fun
just
of what Redstone
that was the
does.
original plan, but I didn't have the materials.
Yeah, yeah.
There's only so much we could scavenge from the mine.
Yeah, that is true. We did have some trouble. And, well, we don't have a lot of gold to work with, so getting
Yeah.
the trying to do a second track now would still be pretty difficult.
Hmm.
There is our old mine, which I may do some mining in it, because that gives a decent amount of stone and we can get some resources.
Hmm.
And we can get lapis, which is still useless because we're not 1.8.
One day the mods will update.
It seems like most of the mods seem to wait until it's
Well,
like the next one. So let's say 1.8.1, and then they'll do the
yeah.
1.8.
Well, I mean, sometimes, but that's only because sometimes those things happen pretty quick.
Hmm.
But, no, it's just that they have to wait. The vast majority of them just have to wait for Forge to update.
Yeah, I guess that's certainly a factor. I didn't even think of that. Oh, hey, found some stone. And I'm level 20. Found more stone. Ugh.
Now we just need to, not die.
Details! Ah, jeez. Oh, what's with all these details? Yes, 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 yes. Okay. So,
A horde of zombies trying to slowly come after me, and rather than not succeed in that concept,
that's
just get
funny.
inside the castle walls.
Yay!
Doesn't
So,
help that control is not super easy right now because my plate is taking up most of my usual mouse space.
I actually understand what that's like, considering I don't eat at a table.
Mm-hmm.
So, I thought I'd share some news with everybody. A friend of mine asked me to make him an introductory video to Minecraft, and I was able to do that. And he enjoyed it so much he's considering buying the game. I think that's pretty impressive for a trying to do something that is kind of overwhelming when you sit down and think about it. We're talking about Minecraft here.
Mm-hmm.
How do you just an introduction to it? Where the hell do you start?
Yeah.
There's just so much to the game. That's one of the reasons what makes it so freaking awesome. But yeah, it's hard to narrow down what to do. But he liked it. And there's also the consideration that I didn't know about this. Now, this is really cool. Now, my friend is involved with another friend of mine, and she has an autistic child. And we got to talking about it because I know some other people that their autistic children play Minecraft. And it turns out there's an entire section on Reddit devoted to Minecraft and autistic children who play. And there's some parents who actually run a server for autistic kids. And it's like, okay, this is all really cool stuff. So my friend may be picking it up as well for his girlfriend's child.
Hmm.
At the moment, it may be too advanced of a game. Like he may not have the skills as of yet. But in saying that, I have actually seen him play on the Wii Mario Brothers. He's really freaking good. Better than me at it, that's for sure. Oops. Oops. Okay, there's a pick. Alright. So, I thought that kind of cool. It reminds me of something else that I once read. It had to do with something that was found out to be very good for some people with schizophrenia.
Hmm.
D&D.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not a sword. That's not a sword. That's a pick. Thank you. Okay, good. I was being attacked by a spider. But yeah, anyways, I read this entire article, and it was written from someone who was a therapist, just someone who's schizophrenic, but got involved with Dungeons and Dragons, and it taught them a lot of the social norms that someone with schizophrenia could be missing. And it allowed them to become more better adjusted and being able to work in groups and overall have a better life.
Good.
Yeah, it's an absolutely fascinating article. That just goes to show you the power of games, whether it be a board game or a dice and paper game, tabletop, or a computer game. They all have a positive place. Or they can have a positive place, is what I should say. Okay, yeah, no, okay, we're waiting on stone.
We do have some cobble in one of these chests I just put there. I'm just
Yeah.
trying to finish eating so
Oh, no
I can play
worries.
it effectively.
I need to set aside some cobble because I'm going through the picks pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the generator to catch up. Because the wall's coming along nicely, and I am getting XP from killing creatures. How's the courtyard? Because it is nighttime still. So let's take a look at that, shall we? Sun's coming up. Okay, so we get stuff spawning on top.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have that stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. But the
we need to
actual...
get it built before we can really get it well lit.
Yeah. The actual courtyard area, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
No problems. None.
Yep. I see an Enderman and a couple zombies outside the walls, but
Yeah, there's a skeleton up top.
once we're
On
done with the outside walls, we can probably change or relocate the cobble generation wall so that we can build our main building in the middle.
yes, we can.
That, or probably offset to that side where we have the cobble thing and the giant block of forest.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take down the block of forest.
It's not like we need wood right now. We have a shitload.
Yeah, we have a lot
Got
of
flint
wood.
back at the island too.
We're good for wood. We're good on. Well, since we're good on wood, we will be good on anything related to wood, which my brain can't say. Charcoal, because we haven't done a lot of mining, so we don't have a huge abundance of coal to use.
I think we do have a fair bit back at the island.
Yeah, but with the amount of stone that we're going through, we would probably rip through it kind of quickly. Maybe. No, we'll leave that there. Okay, and I need a few. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 is realistic. 4 axes.
Yeah. think that's usually kind of what I end up doing, making 4 of whatever I need.
Well, with the forest being the way it is,
Oh,
I'm just gonna rip through. I'm like, no, no problem.
uh-huh.
Because why didn't they add this feature to 1.8?
Oh.
Actually, let's use this one on here and break it. Come on, come on. Yeah. Yeah, when I do the streaming, I will listen to a Let's Play that we've completely downloaded. I know. Hang on. Guys, that sounds terrible. It really does. But, well, I'm talking to the YouTube audience right here now. Um, what my husband and I normally will do is we will watch 2 or 3 times, sometimes even more times, on the person's actual channel. So we give them a whole bunch of counts from us and watching an entire series that they've done. And then after that, we download it. And then we save ourselves tons of bandwidth because YouTube sucks for streaming and bandwidth use.
Uh-huh.
So we make sure that we give whoever the Let's Player is plenty of counts from us before we actually download it. But earlier today, I was listening to Kiko's Resident Evil director's cut. Quite entertaining.
Yeah, like I said earlier, I've been I was watching the Blood Bowl videos he did with some of his friends, and those were very entertaining.
Oh yeah, the one with Halloween
Halloween,
454,
yeah.
very good. Halloween is another person that I listen to a lot of, and he can be the rants that he can come up with when things get really frustrating in a game can be legendary. There's no other word for it. I mean, let's see, geez, when I get really frustrated with the game, some of you may have heard it, I'm either just get really quiet or swear. Nothing really special, but some of the shit that he comes up with,
Yeah, I
and
need to
it's
look at what Halloween's done.
now he mostly plays horror games, but some of them are horror in tone and not jump scares.
Oh.
Like if you watch Alice Madness Returns, there's not one jump scare, but there is no question that this is a story of horror.
Oh.
It's really, really good. What would be another one that would classify as a horror but has 0 jump scares? He's done.
Yeah.
Oh, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines.
Well, yeah.
A very good game.
I have that, but I've never gotten it to run. It's one of those
Yeah.
games that's old enough that it's complicated to run on a new machine. New
Yeah.
machine.
When you listen to it, he talks about how it took him like an entire day or something like that to get it to run on XP,
Mm-hmm.
let alone trying to get it to run on Windows 7 now. Even I have it on my wish list, anyways, but because it looks like such a good game.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Oh, there's a few that have been. They're not jump scares. They could be more of an independent game. Oh, one of the best rants that he's done. Oh, let's just break these saplings and forget about it. Can be found in a Let's Play called Clive Barker's Undying.
Mm.